Hey everyone, I'm going to take a look at which players we might be seeing in Player of the Week this week on eFootball. It's been an international week, so these will be national team cards, and let's dive straight in and have a look at our goalkeeper options. Starting with Mike Maignan. He's been playing really well for Milan, and he played really well for France tonight. They finished with 10 men against Belgium, won the game 2-1. Maignan was good for them. I'm going to pronounce this one wrong, but Fedor Laphukov, the Belarus goalkeeper, they drew 0-0 with Northern Ireland. He made a bunch of saves for them. It was a good performance he could well be in. Predrag Rajkovic played really well for Serbia against Switzerland, saved a penalty. They won 2-0. He's got a very good chance of being in. But I'm going to go with Guillermo Vizcarra. He's the Bolivia goalkeeper, and they got a really important 1-0 win over Colombia. And the stats say he made 9 saves. Got some rave reviews for his performance, so I reckon he could be our goalkeeper this week. At centre-back, just 2 options I'm going to suggest, and I'm going to be lazy and just go for them for the fact they score goals. So firstly, Di Lorenzo, he scored 2 goals for Italy tonight against Israel. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an extra frontman centre-back card of Di Lorenzo. And Lienhardt, he's also scored 2 goals for Austria, but they're in 2 separate games. So he scored firstly against Kazakhstan, and then he scored against Norway again. So I reckon he's got a great chance of being in this week. We've got a bunch of options at fullback. Firstly, Nico Williams had a really good game for Wales away to Iceland. He got an assist. That was in a 2-2 draw. The Goalkeeper for Belgium, they drew 2-2 away to Italy. He scored a really good free kick. I think he's got a good shout being in. Robbie Brady got a goal and an assist for Ireland away to Finland. And Alexander Arnold played at left back for England, scored a fantastic free kick away to Finland. We could well see a left back Alexander Arnold card. And Denzel Dumfries for the Netherlands. He scored a late equaliser for them away to Hungary, so I think there's a really good chance we could see a Dumfries card as well. Into the midfield, and Zubimendi scored the winning goal for Spain against Denmark. Fabian Ruiz was impressive alongside him, but I reckon if they go for a player from this game, they'll give the nod to Zubimendi for the fact he scored the goal. For Turkey, Korçu and Çalhanoğlu both had a good game against Montenegro. Could one of them make it in? Yet another player of the week, Çalhanoğlu card perhaps? And the evergreen Luka Modric yet again performed well for Croatia, this time against Scotland. We could well see him in. Isnik Alimi got a goal and an assist for North Macedonia away to Armenia. Looks like he had a really good game there. He's got a chance. And Baumgartner, we've seen a national team card of his in Player of the Week before. This time for Austria, he got a goal and an assist against Kazakhstan, so he's got a chance of making it in. Nanasi for Sweden away to Estonia. Got 2 goals from midfield. He's got a chance. And one of his teammates, Gyökeres, could well be in, possibly. He scored yet again as up front, of course. And then we know they like a sneaky super sub card. Guendouzi for France. Came off the bench away to Israel and scored twice as a substitute. I reckon there's a really good chance we'll see a super sub Guendouzi card. Out to the wings, and firstly, Miguel Terceros. I mentioned the Bolivian goalkeeper in their 1-0 win over Colombia. Well, Terceros scored the goal, and it was a cracking goal, so he's got a chance of making it in. Another player from South America who played well is Luis Enrique. He came off the bench for Brazil and scored a late winner away to Chile. We could see a super sub Luis Enrique card. Dennis Mann got a goal and an assist for Romania in a 3-0 win away to Cyprus, so he's got a good chance. Mudryk of Chelsea scored a really good goal for Ukraine. It was the winning goal against Georgia. And another Premier League midfielder, Szoboszlai, wide left for Hungary, away to Bosnia-Herzegovina. He scored a fantastic free kick and got a penalty as well, so he's got a great chance. Labelling for Germany. I just watched Germany play the Netherlands tonight. He had a goal disallowed in the first half, but he had a goal that stood in the second half. He had a really good game as well. It was his debut. Good chance we could see him make it in. And Jack Grealish played very well for England and scored as well away to Finland, so there's a good chance we could see him in. And then the last of our winger options, Sabitzer. Austria absolutely thumped Norway 5-1. Sabitzer had a really good game, got 2 assists, so he's got a very good chance of making it in. And now up front, I mentioned Gyökeres, he scored for Sweden, and Aktürkoğlu scored for Turkey tonight. He got an assist as well, and his teammate Yildiz also played well. Either of those guys could make it in, to be honest. And a bunch of strikers scored twice for their country, starting with Thomas Churi. I hope I pronounced that right. He scored both the Czech Republic's goals against Albania in a 2-0 win, and David Strelec scored both Slovakia's goals in a 2-2 draw with Sweden. I mentioned Austria's thumping win over Norway. Arnautovic scored twice for them, so he's got a chance of making it in. And Dennis Undav scored both of Germany's goals in a 2-1 win away to Bosnia-Herzegovina, so he's got a good chance. And Pavlidis scored both Greece's goals in their fantastic away win against England at Wembley. He could well make it in. And finally, Erling. He scored twice for Norway against Slovenia. He had a good game, but most significantly, he broke the record to become Norway's all-time leading goal scorer. So I think for that reason, more than any, it's almost certain we're going to see Haaland in this pack. So there's my predicted 11 for this week. I think we might see a left-back Robbie Brady card, and I think we might see another left-back in the Goalkeeper, however you say it. Scored that really nice goal for Belgium away to Italy and had a good game. I think Luis Enrique could well make it in as a super sub after coming off the bench to score a late winner for Brazil away to Chile. Pavlidis with both goals for Greece away to England. Lienhardt scored a goal in 2 different matches for Austria. Guendouzi, another possible super sub, 2 goals off the bench for them. for France. And Zubimendi scored for Spain. The winning goal against Denmark, we could well see him in with long-range shooting. Di Lorenzo, could we see an extra frontman Di Lorenzo after his 2 goals for Italy tonight? Vizcarra for his heroics in Bolivia's win over Colombia, we could well see him in as our goalkeeper. A left-back Trent card maybe after that free kick, possibly. And of course Erling. 2 goals in that one game for Norway, but to become Norway's all-time record goal scorer at the age of, what, 23, 24, whatever he is. Fantastic achievement, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if they put him in just for that achievement alone. But he had a good game and scored twice as well, so I think he's almost certainty this week. No game of the week from me this week. I didn't see any games that were exactly a thriller over the past week, but I will give you a goal of the week, and it's the Kuiper for Belgium away to Italy. It was a lovely little free kick routine straight off the training ground. They pulled Italy's pants down, and it's well worth checking out. I'll put a link on the screen around about now if you want to check it out. I do recommend it. It will be worth your time. So there you go. Those are my predictions for Player of the Week this week on eFootball. As always, I'm sure I've forgotten 1 or 2 obvious ones, so do let me know who I've forgotten. Let me know who you're hoping to see in Player of the Week this week. I'll be seeing you for the review video on Thursday when the pack gets released. In the meantime, I might do a stream at some point. Jump into the Discord. I'll be posting in there if I do plan any streams. But yeah, either way, I'll be seeing you soon. So thanks for watching. Hope you found this interesting. I'll see you soon. Take it easy.